Greetings, everyone. It's so cool to be back. I miss you guys. Scorpio season, fresh out of Libra season. Happy Earth Day. Happy belated Earth Day to all my Libra fam, Libra gang. So let's see what's going on in Scorpio season. Living with the dead. Interesting. I had two different people send me links to videos of living with the dead, whether it's dead family members' bodies or literally ancestor vibe running high. Traditions, cultures, right? So yeah, definitely Scorpio season. I also got a major hit on rebirth music. Who knows what I mean? Big up on yourself in the comment box if you have a playlist dedicated to rebirth. Like, it's like highway type of music, journey type of music. For me, it's gotta be Coldplay. Feels like I'm falling in love. I love that song. I listen to it when I need motivation to go to work. I listen to it when I'm on the highway. And I'm also seeing a bridge. Like, I'm talking about it and I'm seeing like driving over a bridge type of scene in my mind. Anyhow, we're gonna hop right into it. We have this new moon coming through in, I think, later on in November. So you know what new moons is all about. Take advantage of the energy. Be that alchemist. Transmute that from what you need it to be. I'm getting a lot of anger as well. Like, I'm getting this hit of the source of my anger. So if that's what you're dealing with right now, slow down, relax, and transmute the source of where your anger is at right now. All right, so let's jump into it. Let's get some conflict or theme cards. Pick up on yourself in the comment box if you're feeling thankful for being alive. Take the messages as it resonates, you guys. I have the Queen of Wands on my backboard as a study card this week. And the sunflower theme is popping out to me. Right now, I'm seeing like a vision of a lion laying in a field of sunflowers, and the wind is just like a gentle breeze, and you could see like the lion mane just blowing all across his face, majestic as fuck. So if you're a fire sign, you have fire rising, or that's just the energy you're operating in right now, let it rip. I'm all about that heat. I'm a Aries Rising, Libra Sun, so you know I'm all about that heat. In moderation, of course, with my Libra complementing that. All right, so let's see what's going on. Clear, simple answers. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm getting the word jumble. I'm getting this cosmic hit of jumbled. Okay, so I'm going to take those because I saw that. So we're going to toss this deck over to the side. We have secrets and karmic relations. What? We have resentments and triggers. I'm going to read out the card to you, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Secrets. Someone isn't telling the whole story. You have to be willing to both you have to be willing to both say and hear the truth. Oh my goodness. So some of you, I feel like you do see the truth about this karmic situation or relations, but you want to hear it. It's like your heart already knows what your mind can't comprehend at this time. And that's okay. It's a process here. But I do feel like there's a letting go of the intensity of needing to see or know or hear it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe for a while you were wrapped up in this cycle, or you were spiraling with the triggers and the intensity, the turmoil this karmic relationship brought to you. But I feel like you're over like the fleeting energy, like the up and down emotional roller coaster vibe. You're over it. But there's some resentments here, and it's like if this person is trying to trigger you, I'm hearing I know the secret. So if this person is trying to trigger you, it's like it doesn't phase you as much as it used to because you are aware of what this person is hiding. I'm also getting that this person may be feeling like you know what they've been hiding, and that's why you're running away. That's why you're fleeting. That's why you're not like bothered. I'm no longer bothered. Okay. All right. So let's get some more information. Let's get some more confirmation with these cards, with these decks. And I'm getting from my song, that Coldplay, Feel Like I'm Falling in Love, the part when he was saying, and still I don't let go, and still I don't let go, and fields of flowers grow. I know, la 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 la, I know, la 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 la, still I don't let go. So somebody knows. Somebody knows, and then la 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 la. So we don't want to talk about what we know. We know, right? All right, so let's see what else goes on. So this card wanted to slip out off camera. 32, number 32. We have despair. Some of you may be dog parents, or you have like this dog type energy, or dogs are your totems right now. That's your spiritual medicine. Listen, still I don't let go. Still I don't let go. So someone could be feeling despair. Maybe right now somebody can't get a job, or whatever they're looking for when it comes to work or income, they're not being successful right now, or fortunate. Don't want to hear the truth, but still I know. So we in despair about a secret that we can't even function, or we're not present with what's going on right now for a lot of you. This karmic relation could be with being, you may have, or this could be someone that you're cross watching for. Someone may have a karmic relation with integrity. It doesn't have to be a specific karmic person. Yeah, it's like, you know the truth, but hearing it or speaking it is like, no, right? It's like, la, 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 I know, right? Yeah, so it's like it's like a situation where somebody knows, but it's, as long as it's not being said, or as long as I don't have to hear it, I can, but I won't let go. That's the message I'm getting. Big up on yourself in the comment box if that registers. The whole story. Somebody wants the whole story, or somebody knows they got to tell the whole story. That's why they're in despair. It's like, if nobody talking about it, it doesn't hurt as much. We have thief and we have high honor. Remember I talked about a karmic relationship with integrity? Hold on, you guys. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Yeah, a karmic relationship with integrity could also go under the high honors card. This could talk like about struggling with deep secrets, struggling with letting go. It's like whatever is enabling someone with this resentment, I feel like it's blocking out positivity. It's a thief, right? Holding back the truth is a thief. It's taking something and it's leaving despair. So it's like taking of honor. What? Honor, success. Someone could have recently won something, but they don't feel like they should accept it, or they feel bad that they accepted it because they feel like it's not theirs to take. Interesting. Someone may be taking a thief to court. This could also talk about court energy. Maybe something about self-employment. I'm getting like some kind of fake business, fake employment, self-employment, but it's really stealing somebody's personal piggy bank. What is this? Deserving, high honors. So you're deserving, or you're deserving to know the full story, the whole story. This person knows that they're taken away from the situation because they're not speaking up. Some sort of virtual business. Somebody's self-employed virtual business could be a fraud. Ooh. To a next person. I'm getting to a next person. I may be a villain to the next person. What? Yeah, the thief. Yeah. These two cards could talk about someone that's acting honorable or somebody's coming through with honorable intentions, but they're not. So it's like pitching, like saying something is guaranteed, but it's not. It's like whatever is being pitched supposed to be solving a problem, but it's not. It's robbery. I'm hearing highway robbery. I don't know if somebody's like a salesman, a car salesman, selling a dud, selling a lemon. Some of you may actually have a very strained relationship with a literal scam artist. It's like you know the truth about them, but maybe it's the intensity of the whole story that you're gravitating to. Because this could feel like I live for the fight. Like I live for the fight. You know, you have some people that, you know, even though it's dangerous, it's harmful, you could die. It's like I still want to risk it. It's like maybe the relation is like a battlefield, but you can't. You're addicted to fighting. You're addicted to that build up, like that type of energy. I can't get it out. I can't spit it out, you guys. Let's see what's going on with this secret. Somebody knows the right thing to do is to tell the whole story, but they're in turmoil about it. In this Scorpio season, and you know Scorpio energy, I have Scorpio in Venus. Venus kind of rules the love sector or the relationship partner sector. Like we want to get to the bottom of it, right? It's like feed me the truth or hurt me with the truth, but don't comfort me with no lie. The intensity of finding out, because this feels like somebody has on their detective hat. Inspector. Somebody has like this need to find out the ins and outs. They're like looking over, combing over. It's like I'm combing over a scene, looking for evidence. Perception. Looking for the evidence to back up the perception. So it's like somebody has a perception of or an idea, a hunch on what could be going on. Then there's the truth. And then there's the evidence that leads to the truth. So someone is like between what they have a feeling the truth is with the truth. And they're like going through, combing over all of the pieces. What is this? We have safe travel and we have intuition. Yeah, somebody's like, they're really considering their intuition, their gut knowing with the truth and what's leading up to the truth. Someone could be traveling or someone could be on an inner journey, especially with the high honors and the safe travel. Some of you, this person travels a lot. It's like they travel so much. How do you even know them? I'm seeing 1 to 2 hours, or I was here for an hour. There's a secret about why someone travels. We could have a destination, addiction here too as well. Someone may be addicted of saying bye or letting go or leaving. I gotta go, babe. I gotta go. There's questionable women here in a karmic relation. This could be about love and, this could be about money and lust. Why you always gotta go? Why you always gotta leave? What is this? I seen the truth. It's like I know the truth, but because I don't see it happening right in front of me, there's like a tolerance, or there's like, I don't know. It's like You know this is like, you could see, you know this person is a thief, right? You see them rumbling through your home. But it's because you don't have anything valuable out that they could steal. You're just allowing them to rumble through while you're like having a casual conversation. Where you're heading to this time. Every time somebody's triggered, they want to leave. Even though they know what's the honorable thing to do. When they get triggered, it's like 25. We have 24, 25. Could be birth dates. Let's see what's going on. What's coming through with the Scorpio season? Yeah, very rough waters. Every time something gets serious, gets tough, somebody gets going. So there's a past person that's still feeding off of your energy. Intuitively, you know who it is. They kind of pop up in your mind every now and then, but because they were withholding the truth, you kind of push them to the side. Or it's because you see them for who they are. You're well aware not to put anything out there for them to use or for them to take. Yeah. You rebranded how you see this person, even though you could still be holding an attachment. It's like you still have a soft spot or a tender spot for someone that you know is no good. They're always up to no good. You can't trust what they saying, but you still keep it cordial, or it's like, I'm still gonna treat you like a person type of vibe. Yeah. I feel like somebody's feeding off of your energy. Someone that lacked discipline. They made it what it is. So that's what I'm getting. Whoever is feeding off of your energy, they made this relationship what it is because they kept withholding secrets. Let's see what is like the strongest emotion that could be helping or hindering here. We have peaceful. So you could feel very peaceful, not messing with certain people no more. You don't give a shit to know the secrets, or you don't give a shit to have closure. I'm hearing. I'm returning to disrupt your peace. So you could be chilling, being peaceful, and this person, like, you know, they're coming over to strike a conversation with you. It's like, I get that this could be a work-related thing. Maybe you know somebody at work that's coming out of a karmic relationship. They're letting it go. They're divorcing. But your intuition tells you this person is not who they're trying to show you they are. They're trying to show you that they have integrity, that they're a good man or a good woman. They're a person of their word. They're fighting for a good cause. Or they've been thrown in a battle and they have no choice but to fight their way out. But your intuition is telling you something. It comes and goes in waves. And it's like it's cautioning you to be guarded with this person. So maybe this person just started, or you don't know much about this person because it's like a work-related thing. You're only acquaintances. But you could tell, like, this person just comes to upset your serene energy. Like, I could feel, it's like I'm looking at someone sitting and relaxing at work. Like, that's their lunchtime. And they're enjoying their meal, they're enjoying their lunch, and it's like their aura is like glowing a very light yellow, like a humming, like just a pulse. And here comes this person that comes with a lot of drama, or they just come to steal your calmness. It's like it's always something with this person, and here they come walking into the break room or tapping on your glass when you're in your car enjoying your meal, and you're just like, oh my god, hey, they come with the bullshit. So you have a few people in your life that interrupts you. They impose. I'm hearing they barge in, or they impose a lot. I feel like when you do find out the truth and it backs up your intuition, is going to send you spiraling with the safe travel. I'm getting, this is a soft man. There's something about this person is soft-spoken, or they come off as gentle, like a gentleman, no threat. But I'm getting that this person is a soft guy, a soft man, dating for pockets, looking for sponsors, dropping hints about their success, wanting their success to drop in their lap or given to them. They want something to be given to them. And I'm getting here too with the high honors and thief. Someone chose the easy way out, or they had a dishonorable discharge. We have vulnerable and shy with curious. This feels like a soft person, like a timid guy, a shy guy, soft guy, still very curious about you. They may have a very subtle way of dropping hints. I'm getting dropping hints. We also have disappointed. Yeah, dishonorable discharge. Someone doesn't want to be vulnerable enough to open up about some secrets. They feel like if they share that, they feel unprotected, or they feel like they're putting themselves in harm's way with what they say. Some of you, if you're involved with a karmic person, they always have this knack of letting you down, you know, being reserved from you. Then they pop back in, all curious what you're up to. It's like they have like this cat-like energy where you can't give them too much praise or too much affection. It's like you rub them the wrong way, they scatter, they run. Like you want to get extra close to them and they run. They just skeet off. You got to be careful what you're telling someone here, because they might use it against you, and this could be very much a lover. They're disappointed in what they're doing in their life. They have let you down. We have let down, 2 cards that reflect in letting down. Yeah, this person feels like a failure, and because they feel like a failure, they're gonna have this habit of letting you down as well. When they do that, they get scarce, they hide, or they just pull away, reframing from you, digging deeper. Then when that's died down, they get curious about you again, get curious about what you're doing. They just come to disrupt your peace. Vulnerability and secrets go hand in hand with this person. It's like you have to over-compromise or overuse your intuition with a certain individual, or for many people here. I feel like you have 2 to 4 karmic situation, karmic people, and karmically rooted relationships amongst you. It's like a battle. It's like you're not battling with them. You're battling with the perception, the facts, the truth, with what you know to be true, what you know already. So dealing with these people from the outside, it just looks like a normal conversation or a casual conversation, but your body is alerting you about these people. Your body could be rejecting them. Then your intuition is like alert here about something. I'm hearing here the truth from your body's reaction. Okay. Success, stability, discipline seems to go hand in hand here. These people, they look great, they look well put together, but when they start opening up about who they were dealing with or what they just came out of, yeah, these people are trapped by their own secrets. We have resistance. Oh my goodness. So the other night I was watching, last night, oh Jesus, I hate when this happened. It's like I can't remember the title of what I was watching, but basically they were saying, they did a catchphrase that said, you know what they said about horses? You could lead them to the water, but you can't drown them. And the guy was like, that's not how it goes. Like he looked at the lady like, that's not how it goes. Right? But no correction. So I'm going to say that you could lead the horse to the water, but you can't drown it. So what is this? Somebody feels very restricted here. They're restricted by their secrets. I feel like I'm getting hyped up. Like somebody's getting ready to go to work or getting ready to see someone, or they're going somewhere where they know they're going to see a person. A very intuitive person. This person knows you're intuitive. That's why they kind of limit themselves around you, because you're going to be able to see what they are. I'm getting that this situation is going to bring you nothing but intensity and the lesson of letting shit go. I feel trapped by my commitments and my obligations, and I don't tell anybody. I feel trapped by an ex that I'm resenting, or we built a lot of resentment. I'm hearing animosity towards each other. Ooh. Some of you, this has the potential to escalate into a very stuck situation. Like you need to hear the whole story about someone, or you need to read between the lines when someone is trying to tell you the scoop about a travel anger. I'm telling you, somebody needs to like get to the source of their anger, the root of their anger. Pinpoint where is it coming from, the madness. We have hopeful. Someone is hopeful to plant seeds of positivity, of a good look. They're trying to give you a good look or a good image, but all they come to bring is turmoil, intensity, and like this emotional roller coaster. You may be the person that comes to teach them how to let go, but you can't change their stripes. You can't change the spots on a cheater. There goes that horse energy again. We have hopeful, yeah. So some of you, you may be hopeful, or you want to see the good in a person. Remember I talked about the body pulsating like a yellow, like a glow, like a yellow glow. I feel like you guys' body is going to be agitated by this person or this situation. Hear the truth by how your body reacts. Someone may be having the heebie-jeebies about traveling right now. Or it's like anxiousness about going somewhere. Someone may also feel like they have a karmic relationship with their job. They're trying to do the right thing, but it feels like the job may be robbing someone. Maybe the travel, maybe you have to travel quite far. It's like a really busy commute, or it just stresses you out. It makes you anxious with how far you have to travel. And it's like your body is trying to tell you the truth about this route. But when you come to work, you act like it's all good. Like you're happy to be there. And it's like your intuition is trying to tell you, listen, I feel, it's like you could hear your inner voice saying you're going to have to quit, or you're going to have to be real about how exhausting this is. We have the Knight of Swords energy. Ooh, somebody's like confrontational right now. I'm hearing I live for confrontation. Who is in this Knight of Swords energy? Being brave, putting on a brave face, ready for what the day has to offer. Like I'm ready to tackle today. I'm ready to get started on today, or what a day. This Knight of Swords. What's going on with this Knight of Swords energy? Let's get some confirmation cards. Jumpy. I'm feeling jumpy and anxious. It's like there's a situation and somebody's just ready to fight, and somebody's ready to think. Or it's like being trapped between, I should just attack, or I should just take what's mine, or I should just do this, say what I gotta say. And then the other side is like, I should just think this out before I talk. Think before I talk. Something is about to get out of control. with the way how someone travels, or someone may be accepting or tolerating somebody's moving around a lot, but not today. I didn't want to say something, but I can't hold back. We have a soldier. Someone could be suffering from PTSD, relationship PTSD, where it's just a bunch of fighting. Somebody may have ran away from a cup of love, because I'm hearing the coward in the Knight of Swords ran away from a cup of love because they can't tell the whole truth. Why they weren't being assertive. Their sharp words or sharp tongue, hey. Could be a water sign with fickle energy of an air sign. So it's when we get too emotional, we wanna like break away. We wanna run. Someone may be calling us a coward because we do that. This could also feel like someone had a dishonorable discharge, like they stage something to get out of being summoned or recruited. And that's a secret they're never telling anybody, but it brings a lot of anger, a lot of, I just can't let anybody get too close to me because of that secret. And I'm getting the Rumpelstiltskin story. I don't know if you ever heard, like, it's off of Once Upon a Time. Rumpelstiltskin was actually my favorite character in that show, and he was carrying around a secret about war. So he was summoned to go to war, and he faked an injury to get out. So before that happened, it was a cage in the middle of this like war, right? This battle, and a seer was in the cage. She could not see, like her eyes were damaged or it was sewn shut. And when Rumpel touched the cage, she touched his hand and saw what he was about to do. So the seer gave him a premonition, like just as the Christ gave to Judas at the Last Supper, when he was saying someone at the table is going to betray me. So this seer did that to Rumpel, and she said, you're going to do something that's going to cause like pain for the rest of it. It's like she basically told him what he was about to do, and he did it. So he was so scared, he was running around the battlefield, not shooting, being a coward, and he got into a corner where I think he hit his foot with like a hammer. Like he basically broke his leg. And even though it was not seen, nobody saw what he did, people knew what he did because of how the injury was done. It was like self-inflicted. Everybody found out, and everybody just like ran away from him. Even when he came back, his wife that was working in the bar, she didn't want to have anything to do with him, and she called him a coward. She tried to take his child from him. It's a whole thing, y'all. But I feel like somebody phased or staged an injury to get out of a war. Four of Wands. We have this sense of belonging. So possessive and belonging are two different things. I feel like in this karmic relationship, somebody felt like a slave, a prisoner with the trap energy. Somebody wants to belong. They want to feel safe, or they want to feel like they belong in a relationship, in a group, in a company. I feel like it's all three. But they keep getting hooked in or tied in with karmic relations. And it's because they have this cowardice energy. They don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to go down that road, or they don't know where it leads, so they don't want to go there. Or they tried to be vulnerable one time and it didn't work out. They felt like their words, their emotions, their truth was used against them. And now they don't want to ever again. Four of Wands. What is the Four of Wands about? Heading for a fall. So there may be a party or a get-together that gets out of control. It's like somebody says the wrong thing and we're ready to like scrap it out. Like, what the fuck you mean when you said that? Right? Irritated. Someone may be irritated by how optimistic you have, like this optimistic mindset. Don't over compromise. 6 of Pentacles. Don't beg for what you deserve. Someone is not telling you the truth about who all they may be investing in or giving to. A questionable woman is here. Is like payment. Is like a swap of service. So I don't know if somebody's sleeping with someone to get information. I just heard Tupac saying he used to fuck the DA secretary for information. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So we have like a lot of soldier, warrior type energies. Someone may be on a mission. They're on the mission. They don't question it. They don't question the commands. So somebody wants to be in a position where nobody questions their demands or commands. Very impulsive, impatient. Somebody's very daring. Some of you may have 2 potential suitors in the night energy. So take it how it resonates. Both potential suitors may have very big secrets on who they're still networking, who they're still giving to. I don't know why I heard this line from Power with Ghost and Angela. When Angela asks Ghost about his wife Tasha, and he says Tasha just wants the money, and he had that look on his face like he can't believe he admitted that. So it's a truth that Ghost knew his wife is just in the marriage for money, while his mistress kind of brings that to light with that question. So I don't know if this is like a love triangle going on here. And somebody's turning a blind eye to it, but they know what's going on, and they're going to talk about it. They're going to try to negotiate. Like, if I do something, there's a lot of talk about ideas, about a new beginning or about a new investment. Even though we made bad choices, we're still recovering from that. I'm still proposing a solution here. Somebody's intuition is saying don't get involved, but they're going to if they could negotiate something for them. I'm irritated by the situation. 7 of Cups is like chasing potential, or it's like because it's so karmic-y, it's like the situation, the people involved may be so karmic-y, right? That it sounds like it's going to work because somebody feels, or they talk with great surety, or they talk with great certainty, but it never plays out right because it's all karmic. It's karmic from the ground up, from the root. Negotiating with people that are out of control, that are rootless, could even be criminal with the Knight of Swords. It's like everything that we talk about, because we don't think about it, the whole thing could lead downhill, or we could lead to a fall. Wow. So somebody's not saying the full truth about a situation, a problem, and they're talking to people that are very hostile, that use violence to get what they want, or they use criminal activities to get what they want. And it's like you're explaining a situation to a friend, but because they're so volatile, they're so out of control, they're impulsive, they give you like this hostile remedy or solution, and your intuition like is annoyed, or you're annoyed with what they say because you can't think. I'm getting scattered thoughts about the turmoil. Somebody's like, just fuck it, let them go, stop fucking with them. Too many secrets here. It's too many lies to cover up secrets here as well. People feeling awkward or giving awkward looks. We have the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. So someone may have tried something, got heartbroken and deeply disappointed. It's like, I'm still ready to fight. I'm still ready to fight for it. Too much is invested. I still have something to say, or something was left unsaid with a karmic-y person, and it's like they want to talk, they want to get what is on their chest, get off what's on their chest, but they're gonna lie, or they're gonna try to still not talk about the truth, the gospel truth here. distorting your energy. This disappointment is distorting somebody's energy. Headaches. The jaw is tight. I'm seeing headaches here. Somebody may be wrapping something around their head. There's a bandana, or it's like something is too tight around the head. This could be somebody's bonnet. Too tight around the head. I'm hearing it's cutting off their circulation, or it's cutting off their common sense. Lonely. It's like I feel lonely. I don't know what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing like a soldier. You know what I'm seeing? You ever watch that movie Kingdom of Heaven? And you know that handsome guy? Can't remember his name. I think he deals with Katy Perry. And he was alone in preparing for the war. So he's running up and down trying to prepare for a war that the kingdom is too scared to back him in. And I'm seeing that scene where he's like making sure the wall is sturdy, making sure that it's like he's just prepping. He's working overtime to motivate these people to fight. It's like a one-man's army here. And disappointed that people or someone is not backing them or helping them prepare. But the preparation is done solely one man's army. What the hell is this? Overcoming heartbreak by themselves. Someone needs to let go of a memory. A memory is attached to a secret. A memory is attached to the whole truth. And it's like somebody goes down that memory lane and then they stop. They stop engaging in the memory when the part or the scene in the memory comes up about the letdown or the let go. How much it hurt to let go, but lesson learned. The lesson learned revealed the truth. Okay? Quiet preparation. That's what this is. A quiet preparation is being done. We have the Two of Pentacles. Could be with fire, air, and earth energy. Or there's a fire and air coupling that wants to balance out a karmic relation. The karmic relation could be... It could have turned karmic because of distance. I don't know what you're doing over there. We're too far apart to know each other. Both parties may be holding secrets, and that's robbing balance or harmony or trust from the situation here. Somebody's like, I can't do long distance. It's too depressing. I need to be touched. That could have been somebody's way of their truth, the way of living, and they come to realize, because I'm seeing like this headline saying, you know, I don't do long distance, but even in now, relationship doesn't work for me. It's like King of Cups. Yeah, it's like the burning sun. I'm hearing the burning sun. The King of Cups may be in a very eclipsed energy where they're getting rid of a lot of people or situations that triggers them emotionally. It's like they're tired of containing all of this hurt and disappointment. This could be a man or a woman. It's like the King of Cups, their secrets are killing them. It's poking holes in their heart. They don't want to be vulnerable, but it's like they don't want to be vulnerable with other people because they're afraid that people are going to use that against them. I feel like I robbed myself. Yeah, they betrayed themselves because they didn't trust their intuition. They didn't trust their vulnerability. They didn't trust what their body was saying, King of Cups. Yup. Now they're sitting with themselves, reflecting on the secrets. The secrets take them to a memory. The memory is going or leading to a truth, but the feeling stops this person. They're irritated that they can't face it. Still very hopeful. Someone could know that they broke your heart because they probably fed off of your emotions. They fed off the way how you loved or the way how you loved them, but they didn't give it back. They were more gravitating towards questionable women. They sure know how to pick them. It's like they're gravitating towards people that lie to them, that hold secrets from them. It feels like ghosts from Power. Everybody was lying to him. He's a liar too, right? And I'm getting a authentic liar. And you know what is playing in my mind? So in the theme song for Power, when 50 Cent was like, I'm an undercover liar, I lie under the covers, I look her in the eye and tell her, baby, I love her. Oh my God, I think that's what he was saying. 24, 25. Someone could have been doing that from these ages. Somebody is more, yeah, we have a strong, it's like a lot of innovative ideas, but we don't look at the red flag. We don't look at how doing these things is causing more trouble. It's just leading us down a more dangerous path, but we feel too stuck, or we come too far to back out. With the star energy, someone needs to heal from a karmic relation, and the only way that they could heal if it's the truth is being said. The truth is, someone is tired of helping someone who is betraying them, but they cannot stop because of their own secrets and betrayals too. So we could have karmic marriages here where everybody's betraying everybody, deceiving everybody, but yet we show up because we have assets, or we like to fight. I like to show you that it's me and you against the world, but we betray each other. We lying to each other. This is serious. It's like we're bonded by trauma. We're bonded or tied to each other through a lie. We're overgiven, or we're overcompromising in the Six of Pentacles. It's like you should have just said thank you, return the favor, and move on, instead of trying to be honorable to snakes. This is crazy. I'm getting Ghost Santasha from Power with this situation. We have Knight of Pentacles. So there's going to be a pause, or somebody feels like it's not over. We're just taking a pause. Yeah. Queen of Wands. Didn't I tell you on my backboard? Yep. And we have the Empress. So listen, your body is helping you to confirm what you intuitively know. There's a lot of enrichment, or somebody wants an Empress energy, but the life that they lead is robbing them from showing up with an Empress, wanting to do right by an Empress, serve the queen or serve the goddess. It's like, I want to serve the goddess, but I'm serving a queen. The truth, like, listen, the Ace of Swords, somebody wants to talk the truth. They think about it in bed, or when they're going to lay down, or when they think about the truth, they go down memory lane. They have to lay down. It's like every time they close their eyes, it starts this memory. The memory leads to a truth. It leads to uncomfortable feeling. I don't want to think about it. I sit up in bed. I leave. Queen of Wands is coming out this week to say, let's move in the Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands is very outgoing. We have the sunflower vibe. Sunflowers are very, very difficult plants to cut. Spending more time with influential people, that's outgoing. This Queen of Wands may be feeling very bitter or revengeful, sleeping alone at night, or sleeping next to a thief, or they're taking money, taking assets. Every time they get triggered, they do something to, it's like every time the truth is being withheld, they get revengeful. Someone may be trying to take things slow with the Knight of Pentacles. They don't want to make a mistake. Someone may be watching their steps as they travel. Like they're trying to be, or they're trying to look like they're doing the right thing, but they're not. And the Queen of Wands, no. It's like very shady business. Everybody's shady, but we put on this motive. We put on this facade to go with the flow. I feel like the situation is not for the best, and some of you know, but you could be wanting to stay reliable, or somebody's still relying on someone. Hey, or the coward is relying too much on an Empress and a Queen of Wands. Why? Because they don't. The Thief. It's like the Thief is counting on two women to look at them in a good light, because that's their like lifeline. So let's say the Thief has a sister and a mother that only sees them in a good light. They live for them. Or the Thief could have a divine feminine and a karmic female that they are trapped between, and the Empress or the divine feminine give the Thief hope that they could be a better person, but still holds on to the life or the karmic relationship that leads them to keep doing more deceitful things. It's for power and control. Knight of Pentacles, obsessed with it, not wanting to be a deadbeat, but keep doing things that shows that they're not trustworthy. So we're running from being a deadbeat or a failure, but we're turning into a monster. It's like, I keep seeing goals, from Power. You see those moments where he kind of flips into another character, or he forces himself to be in character when it comes to deceitful people. This is like ambitious, stubborn people in a karmic relation. It's like they're in routine. They're in this stuck energy. And the only way that it could break is by people saying the truth. I'm intended to tell you the truth. But it also feels like the truth is not going to get anyone anywhere. So we have to continue with the secrets. Somebody may have waited too long. Or this Queen of Wands is waiting for someone to divulge a secret about where they're going. This gambler, irresponsible, weak gambler, going places for, I don't know. They say they're going somewhere to do this, but it's not only that. Obsessed with work. Someone may be obsessed with being a manager or obsessed with running things at work. This is where they feel this King of Cups. So this King of Cups may be going through hell with a karmic relation. They may even be holding back secrets on why this whole thing is burning down. They know to themselves the part that they played in a karmic relation, but when they go to work, they show up in like high honors. Like, I'm the man for the job. This is where I have the most respect. Something is weird, hey. They're thinking about going somewhere, but they don't want to say the reason why they're really going somewhere. They're moving very slow, but it's deliberate. It's like they feel the slower that they do things, the more they could get away with what they're trying to hide. Someone may be feeling like someone is not smart or have common sense, but they do. I think the King of Cups is underestimating someone's common sense. Temperance. I know. La da 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 da. Somebody's having purpose about these secrets, or they feel like they have a rational purpose and to hold secrets. We have the Hierophant. So we had every zodiac sign out here. Listen, this is about codes and honors. I don't know if someone is living on it's like they're saying they're authentic, but they're living a lie. So they're authentic liar here. And I feel like their values, their principles goes in alignment with the lie and the secret. It's like false truth, half truth. And this person feels like it's warranted. It's like they're dealing with a bunch of deceitful people, and they feel like it's necessary to be or play their game. But it's spiraling them deep. Is like taking a piece of their soul every time. Someone may be going to confessions, or somebody goes to church and try to pray this off. Like, Father in heaven, or Father, whomever somebody prays this head, is like, I know I'm not living a good life, but this is the cards I was dealt. It's like trying to reason with the Most High about what I'm doing. It's like, I know it's wrong what I'm doing, but it's going to play out in a positive purpose. Temperance. I feel like with the Temperance and the Hierophant, someone wants to have a big name in the community, but it's like something is hurting them and they don't want to be vulnerable about it. What is this? Someone is not telling the truth about how much they're investing in a karmic relation, how this karmic relation is depleting their soul. There's guides, there's holy guardians, hey, ancestors, and somebody's like, and in that song, my song, I feel like I'm falling in love, when he said, I know that, what is, he was saying something about killing angels on his window, but he still opens the window. He still throws open the window. So somebody's guardian could be like tripping out or appalled by what somebody is doing, this criminal life, but an upstanding citizen in the community. It's like very arrogant, but trying not to show that arrogancy by being relaxed or by moving slower. I don't know. This could feel like a fake power couple going to church. Like, this is like a whole facade life, and it's hurting someone really bad. They're annoyed. This is how they feel all the time. But they're still hopeful that going along with all of this trippy shit is going to lead them to what they deserve. People in higher power. They like to talk about people they work with, or I don't know. It's like I'm seeing like a lot of bishops, and all the bishops hating on the bishops that's sitting on the throne. They all like speculate, or they all talk about how this person is not good for the job. It's like a lot of haters hating on someone that may be smart in their own little wicked ways. It's like people trying to figure out, how did this thief not get catch yet? But they all thieve. It's no honor amongst thieves. They're trying to figure out somebody's purpose, hey, by trying to wear them down emotionally. Could be sending questionable women to pillow talk to find out this person's secrets. It's a lot of eavesdropping. Could be wiretaps head, because this could feel like investigation of a higher power. Oh, honesty is lacking here. It's like this is like Temperance could talk about the center. The Hierophant feels like the center of everybody's aim. What is this? Somebody's position with a cult, with a company turned karmic. There's too much people conspiring against someone, hey. Their body is rejecting, or it's like, yeah, maybe panic attacks, maybe somebody's, because of the shit that they have to go through to keep it flowing with these snakes. It's like anxiety attack, panic attacks, but it's because they're pushing themselves to do a lot of shady shit to go against their intuition. So I'm getting, and I'm gonna close it up, the more that you go against your intuition, your body starts to act like a broken engine, like it's ready to blow up. And this is sending someone down a very internal rabbit hole. How does the Pharaoh walk amongst the snakes? How does he move around a room full of snakes? Anyway, you guys gotta let me know, what the fuck is this? This may be the theme for Scorpio season. For some of you, someone may be in a karmic marriage, and I feel like it's flowing okay right now. It's like somebody's back under control, or somebody has decided to adjust to a cage. I'm hearing the lion or the tiger doesn't stop roaring because it's in a cage. So somebody's back under the authority or the control of a karmic situation. It's like they settle into this chaos, and maybe they think that they could control it. They could maneuver out of it. But I'm getting a funny feeling here with Temperance and safe travel. Like, they feel like they could maneuver. They feel like they could keep their emotions in check and maneuver what the hell this is. Like, every time they are turned on to, or somebody's being revealed for the sketchy shit that they doing, they feel like they could outsmart them. They could silently prepare to maneuver around these people. This is... Somebody thinks that they could win this game, but I don't know if that's correct. Their health is fucking up, and they feel like they should give it more patience with hopefulness. Outside issues affecting somebody's health really bad here, you guys. I don't know if somebody's gonna have to drive out of state, out of town, to go to the doctor. Yeah, it's like the extremes is clashing with somebody's intuition and their body health. It's like the time is coming to get out of this conflict. Somebody's at a crossroad. They're always at a crossroad between choosing their life purpose, temperance, or choosing what their guides want them to flow, and between like a very chaotic false lifestyle. And every time they keep choosing the false lifestyle, robbing them of their destiny or their purpose. And then the guides bring them to another crossroad, but it's like the key to unlocking, or the bridge letting down to go towards this life purpose is the truth. And the more the person holds back or pulls back from the truth, they go right down the false lifestyle. Then they resent certain things about themselves, like, I'm too weak to say the truth. It's just a constant cycle of hurt. Looking for the obvious. Somebody's looking for the obvious. That evidence in the beginning that I mentioned, somebody has on a detective hat, or somebody's under investigation, and they keep trusting in criminals to help them escape. But the truth is going to come out. The past is going to come back again. It's a combination of something here. A combination at church. Something about the hymn numbers on the wall. I don't know if somebody's going to go to church or go to mass, and when you look at the hymn numbers, it's going to reflect somebody's combination, a passcode. That's confirmation of something here too, or something starting, triggering off. Take it off of safety. That's what I heard when I looked at the canon. I heard take it off of safety. 524 or 525. Take it off of safety when you're coming home, or take it off of safety when it comes to time and management, or time management. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment box. I'm out of time. I wanted to pull another card, but I'm out of time. Yeah, stay tuned for another channel message. Hey, what is Temperance saying? Temperance is a 5 as well. So 5525. Yeah, let me know in the comment box below. I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.